Welcome back to Film Fanatics. I am Alan. We have and Gal is here also always,
And I'm Gall,
and
thank you.
we have Luke from Luke Reviews with us today, and we're gonna rank top 10 favorite Tom Cruise movies. So yeah, let's get it started. Let's do
10 through 6.
10 through 6, then 5 through 2, and then 1. Luke, why don't you start us
Okay.
off? You're our esteemed guest.
Now, you may notice a lack of Mission Impossible movies because we are making a rule that we're only allowed one movie per franchise. Isn't that right, Alan?
I cheated, but continue.
Okay. So, at number 10, we have a movie that I think started my love for Tom Cruise. That is Edge of Tomorrow. So, a very enjoyable picture. There's plenty of funny moments in that. At number 9, we have another sci-fi movie, Minority Report. Classic Spielberg early 2000s sci-fi. We got the bad 2000s action movie, but we also have the interesting 2000s sci-fi movie. At number 8, we have Collateral. Tom Cruise in one of his only villain roles, really. A great Cruise performance and Michael Mann picture. At 7, maybe one of Cruise's most iconic performances. That is Tropic Thunder. Apparently he's going to be reprising that role at some point, so I'm very excited to see that. And at number 6, we're expanding operations, Barry. We have American Made, a very comedic Cruise performance.
Oh,
shows that he can do it all.
interesting.
That's an interesting choice.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people aren't too hot on it, but I am a big enjoyer.
I didn't love that one.
of
It's
it.
good, but I haven't seen it in a while.
I am a big enjoyer of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the many Doug Liman collabs.
I'll go number 10, War of the Worlds. I haven't seen my 10 through 8 in a long time. So, yeah. But I remember enjoying these 3 movies in particular. So that's why they're so low, even though they might technically be better than some of the other ones I have in my list. So, yeah, 10, War of the Worlds. 9, Minority Report, by all the reasons that Luke just said. And number 8 is actually Risky Business. Oh, I think this was one of the first Tom Cruise movies.
This
if
was
I'm
like
not
his
mistaken,
breakout role. Like he was in a few before this, but this was like the big one.
Yeah, and great like high school romp type. Then number 7, I have the original Top Gun from 1986, and number 6. This might be a controversial one because I haven't watched that many Tom Cruise movies, but whatever. It's The Color of Money, the pool
that's a good one.
movie.
It's still a good one.
I love this movie. We did a sports episode in Film Fanatics last year, which is
No, it was for Tom. It was for the last Tom Cruise one.
it was for the last Tom
We did
Cruise episode. Fantastic, and I love this
Yeah.
movie so much, and now it's my 6th favorite Tom
Have you
Cruise.
seen the movie that it's a sequel to?
I have not. I really want to.
It's The Hustler.
Number 10, Edge of Tomorrow as well. Number 9, Collateral. Number 8, The Last Samurai. 7,
love that.
Minority Report. And then 6, Top Gun Maverick.
Whoa, that is
Wow,
that is
that low?
low.
What the fuck?
You must have some
Okay,
bangers in the top
list,
half.
but whatever.
5 through 2. Well, even if I don't say the first one, it won't be hard to guess what it is.
Yeah.
At
yeah.
5, I have A Few Good Men. A very iconic "You Can't Handle the Truth" scene there between Cruise and Jack Nicholson. At 4th, Show Me the Money, Jerry Maguire. One of Cruise's best performances and most iconic roles. At number 3, we have a movie that has been referenced so many times, but I did not understand any reference until I saw it, and that is Rain Man, starring him and Dustin Hoffman. Great picture. Best Picture winner, I believe. I think it was. Gal, you're the trivia man.
Yeah,
You
and
should-
Best Actor for
you
Dustin
should
Hoffman.
know these things.
Yeah, I feel weird. You guys aren't asking me any questions. Who's my 2-point actor?
We can figure something out. At number 2, this was the tough deliberation what I had to do. Which one's going to be number 1? But at number 2, I have Top Gun Maverick, my favorite movie of last year. I still find insane the lengths they went to for a movie. Is getting all these jets to fly around. And number 1, well, we may have talked
We'll
about
talk
it already.
My number 5 is actually the same one as yours. A Few Good Men. Great freaking movie. Then we have a movie that was way too low on your list, on my behalf. Edge of Tomorrow. I freaking love Edge of Tomorrow. It's one of my favorite
It's a
sci-fi
great one.
movies. Like him and Emily Blunt, fantastic. I only got to it like recently, and jumped to like top like 10 or 15 sci-fi movies, at least for me. Then we have a movie that Gal talked about already. My number three is The Last Samurai.
Ooh, that's pretty high.
Love this movie. This movie
It's
is also a
great.
movie that I only watched recently, and it jumped like a lot of other cruise movies for me. It's a very dramatic movie. I rarely like the whole white savior story of it all, but like they do it like really well in this movie. And again, it's just a fantastic dramatic performance from Cruise, and he's still really funny throughout.
He is
And
the
Ken
last
Watanabe
samurai.
got an Oscar nomination for that one.
The action scenes in this movie are like really fun and really good. And my number two is Mission Impossible Fallout.
Oh, not number one. Okay.
Yeah.
So number 5 for me is the movie you just said, Mission Impossible Fallout. Number 4 is Luke's number 4, Jerry Maguire. I think it's a great mix of like comedy, drama, romance, and he is so good in it. I think it's like the movie that got me into his dramatic acting. Number 3 is A Few Good Men. Also, Luke referenced it already. Great film. He's really understated in it. He does such a good job, and Jack Nicholson is excellent too. I think that's just a movie with a terrific script. And then number 2 is actually Eyes Wide Shut, directed by Stanley Kubrick. It's a movie that I really, really love.
I didn't love it as much.
I just think I think it's so dark. It's actually one of my favorite Kubrick movies. I don't think many would say that, but I love it.
Okay, so Luke, what's your number one?
My number one is
We know it,
indeed
but go on.
You Prefer a Scalpel, I Use a Hammer. Mission Impossible Fallout is my favorite Tom Cruise picture.
So my number one and number two in this list, they're interchangeable. I actually gave them the exact same rating. Your number one Fallout, but my number one is Top Gun Maverick. Like you said, it was one of my favorite movies last year. I don't think it was my favorite movie last year. I think it was my third or second favorite movie last year. Still, it was an incredible movie. Upon watching it again, just made it better. And for me, 10 out of 10, like enjoyment factor, like the ultimate dad movie. And everyone that knows me knows like I'm a dad already inside. So yeah, it's perfect movie.
I feel weird now because I took the list seriously. Like I went with the drama. Like I went with his best, in my opinion.
I
movie.
went through my favorites. That's what we were supposed to
Well,
do.
it is my favorite, but I also like I wouldn't rewatch it as much. But my number one, I do think it's the best Tom Cruise movie and possibly his best performance is Magnolia, directed by PTA.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen it.
that one either.
It's a bit over 3 hours, but it's you can't even describe how Magnolia is because it's not really like that many other movies. But Tom Cruise was nominated. It's a very big supporting cast. It's a very big like ensemble cast, and it's just a movie about chaos and bad parental figures, and it's brilliant. And then I also have, if we want to talk about honorable mentions, I put my 11 through 15 down here. I said
They're all Mission Impossible movies.
I said 11, The Firm, 12, Rain Man, 13, Tropic Thunder, 14, Born on the 4th of July, and 15, The Color of Money.
Yeah, let me just pull mine up. I have The Firm, The Color of Money, Top Gun, Eyes Wide Shut, and Days of Thunder. Those are my... It's a racing movie from the 80s, or was it 90s? No, 1990. I enjoyed it a lot.
So I think The Firm is actually a really good one. I
Firm's
almost
very
put it
good.
at my number 10.
I haven't watched it. Maybe I'll put it up.
It's quite mysterious in its nature.
I've heard a lot of good things about it.
It's a really good one. Like it's him, Gene Hackman was in it, Holly Hunter was nominated. The score is really good. It's a great like paranoid thriller with law and crime and also like long but excellent.
Okay, perfect. So let us know your favorite Tom Cruise movies in the comments down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you so much, Luke, for joining us. We've been planning this episode for what feels like about 3 years, and we had a really hard time recording it tonight. So thumbs up, please, for all our efforts. Yeah, well, Luke, where can people find you?
People can find me at Luke Reviews on Instagram and very rarely on YouTube, but sometimes. Thank you guys for having me on. Hopefully, I'll be back one day. Uh, at least
For sure.
I hope so.
Oh, you will. You will.
You will, you will, yeah.
For
Hopefully,
anything,
we found out
but
for us to start our own show.
yeah.
Sorry, Gal. When you were out, we planned out, and we're taking over Film Fanatics from you.
Alan and Luke, watch Barbie and Oppenheimer for 24 hours straight, the show.
Yes, please.
Yeah, so I'm at Film Toppings on Instagram and then also at YouTube with like the T capital, but it's one word. And then I'm also active on Film Fanatics.
Yes, and you can find us of course, at Film Fanatics Pod, as you can see right there, on Instagram, kind of on TikTok. I always complain about this in the final moments of an episode, but I don't post there. But we're there if you want to follow us. And of course, subscribe to our channel. That's like the most important thing. We're really trying to make this channel like a thing this year. We would be very happy if you commented, left a like, and subscribe to our channel. And that's it. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.